Took my bed, TV, kids' bed, all this stuff. So I moved into this apartment complex January of 2021. I had many incidences before this happened with this apartment complex, but at this time, it was November 22nd. It was the week of Thanksgiving, and I was 3 months pregnant. So I came home like any other day, and I noticed that all my things were out of order. I immediately called 911. I was a single mom of 3 girls. I was pregnant 3 months with my 4th daughter, so I didn't want to take any chances. I'm pretty sure that the officer thought I was crazy because not really anything was stolen at this time except for my prescription medication, which I was pretty upset about because it's hard for me to get my lupus medication.
This woman's landlords broke into her home and stole everything of value.
So the officer took the report and he gave me the report number. He was totally nice and he left, and that was that. Fast forward to day 2. I came home from working a full day of work, and I was just really expecting to go in, lay down, and relax. That was not about to happen. I gave the keys to my oldest daughter to open the door because I was grabbing bags and we had went grocery shopping. She opens the door and she turns around and she says, "Mom, there's no table in here. Our table's gone." I really thought she was trying to prank me, everything that happened the night before. So I said, "I know you're playing." She said, "Mom, I'm not playing." And she wasn't playing. So I called her back to the car and I put my kids back in the car and locked it because I wasn't sure if somebody might still be in there or if it was safe for them to be out at that moment. And I needed to go check out the apartment before they could go in there. It turned out to be the same officer from the night before, which was actually pretty lucky because he was just in my apartment. Like, he just saw that everything had been gone through. He saw everything that I had, and now he's walking into basically an empty apartment. They had taken everything. They took my deep freezer full of meat. They took my kitchen table, couches. They took mine and my children's beds. They took our clothes. They even took my shoes. Anything that was name brand or designer was gone. They took all of our TVs and electronics. They took my Bluetooth speaker, computer, laptop thing, and just everything. I'd never been robbed before, so I was in a state of complete shock. We found sodas that were left all over the house that they had taken from my refrigerator, and the cop bagged those up for DNA. I wrote my statement, he fingerprinted everything that he could, and that was that.
I got robbed by my apartment complex. They took everything from my 3 daughters, myself, and my unborn baby girl. They said they accidentally put me on the move out list after I told them the officers found DNA and fingerprints.
Took my bed, TV, kids' bed, all this stuff that was in my closet. Ooh, they left that house in furniture though. Yay! I actually left the apartment complex that night and never returned back to stay there. I finished paying out the remainder of my lease so that I wouldn't be in breach of contract like they were, and slowly tried to replace the few things that I could. I have asked myself this same question over and over. How did it get to this? I really moved into these apartments in a hurry. I left an abusive relationship and I wanted to start over with me and my daughters. I could tell you more stories about these apartments and the things I went through there that would probably blow your mind more than this. This is not the first time that something was taken from my apartments while I was living in this specific apartment complex. This is just the time that I was able to get the evidence needed to make them admit that it was them. So the night that I got robbed, me and my kids had to leave. We literally had no furniture, nothing to sleep on, so we just grabbed the few things left that we could and we left. The next morning on my break at work, I called the apartment complex. I told them, hey, I just wanted to let you know I got robbed last night. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not sure if those cameras you have up work, but that's what happened. And if they do work, I need to see them. The lady on the phone said, oh, hold on. Let me call you right back. When Deidre called me back, she proceeded to explain to me that she was filling in the office for the week. She's actually from a sister property. And somehow my apartment complex got put on the move out list. I said, move out list? I don't understand. I mean, my rent is paid every month. The utilities are on in my name. It's obviously lived in. Breakfast plates were on the table. How did I get put on a move out list? She asked me to come in after work and fill out an incident report. She said that my things were in a storage and that after work she would show me where they were at, but they would not be in the same condition that they were in whenever they were removed from my apartment. I made an incident report with them after work, and then she proceeded to take me to a dumpster, which is the quote-unquote storage that my things were put in. My very close friend and my cousin helped me go through the dumpster because then again I was pregnant and I couldn't do those types of activities at that moment. And we came to realize that nothing in the dumpster was from my apartment. I literally called 49,787 different attorneys in Arkansas, and I couldn't get any of them to represent me, even though the apartment complex admitted to fault and did not have any proof of a move-out order or any reason to have legally entered my apartment. I was finally able to get an attorney through legal aid, and we do have a open civil case against this apartment complex corporation. There is also an open criminal investigation because the woman who was filling in the office that week, Deidre, she hired a third-party company to come in and do what they did, and there was no order or any type of paper trail that they could find that the corporation sent down to the office to have them illegally enter my apartment. I haven't seen any type of money or help from the apartment complex. Not once did they offer me a hotel room. Not once did they offer any type of reimbursement or any type of help or any type of cooperation, really. After I made the statement, I really couldn't get a hold of anybody. And that's where we are. It's very hard to go through this, especially pregnant and with your kids, and to be the one who walks into it. My kids are traumatized from the situation. Every night they double, triple check the doors to make sure that they're locked. They're constantly worried that something's going to happen to our things. They have no sense of privacy or security because of this situation, and it is very hard to have this happen. Since all of this has started, I did get wind that the apartment complex is trying to basically put an amount of $3,800 on my credit report. I guess this is some type of a legal tactic, but I do not owe them 1 cent. I mean, first you illegally enter my apartment, you rob me of everything, you don't offer me any type of help. I have to move in the middle of the night with my 3 children, and then you want to try to destroy my credits. It's just been quite a journey.